going into our third round of this round robin event. The bar, excuse us, not the, this is Kaktuskrumpelz 2000 versus Clan Clan. I'll fix that real fast. First off, for Clan Clan, we have the Clan Cake, piloted by Steamy Noodle. It is a center Merc Mobula paired with two Artemis. I'm not sure about these gun arcs, actually. Both the Artemis on the left side, right side, Gatling flamethrower. Their ally, the Abyss, piloted by Nietzsche's Mustache. Left side, flamethrower and mine launcher. Right side, dual arts. Hades on the front. These ships seem unnecessarily making their gun arcs, what are pretty standard combinations of guns, making those arcs a little more difficult, because of their positioning on the ship. But here we have the November's Doom. This is where these guns are traditionally placed. Artemis Hades on the left, Artemis on the front, Gat Mortar on the right, piloted by Epsilon Eagle. Their ally, Dragon's Rage. Piloted by Zedion, it is a Hwacha Goldfish, left side like Carronade, right side Gatling gun. So first off, the issue I'm seeing right here with Blue's team composition is Red. Red has the full long range setup. They've got 4 Artemis, they've got a Hades, they've got a Merc between these two ships. That means that Blue is not going to win any long range engagement. That means they have to close the distance. They have to somehow find a way to ambush Clan Clan. And the problem with that is it's tough to ambush someone in a Junker. The Junker's not a very fast ship. So you see them kind of sidling around the map a little bit. I don't know why they're this far north. I think they might have been predicting that Clan Clan would be set up in their own spawn. But in fact, Clan Clan has migrated southwards. But any movement that Kaktuskrumpelz has around the map, they're going to be limited by the speed of the Junker, which is the slowest ship in the game. So they don't get to utilize the fast charging speed of the Goldfish, and that is an issue, potentially. And even now, they're having the teams don't know where each other are. That means Kaktuskrumpelz is going to have a little bit of difficulty catching up to them, catching up to Clan Clan. And we're just going to have a little bit of a rotation around the map. It appears Kaktuskrumpelz is spelt with a Z at the end. My apologies to the Europeans. We do have spots going down for both teams. Long range fire coming in at the Dragon's range. This is pretty far away, so the accuracy is low. Dragon's Rage, not going to take any real damage here. But they are going to be forced back. And this positioning from Clan Clan is pretty nice there. The Abyss is holding a very high Overwatch position, trying to maintain those downward arcs, trying to maintain spots, keep an eye on where Blue Team is. They do not want to get taken by surprise as long as they can maintain these kind of mid to long range engagements. Their longer range weapons will give them an advantage. And surprisingly, Clan Cake closing the distance here against the Watchafish. I don't know about this decision. Taking a full Watchabras for his trouble, losing all his guns. He's going to duck down, trying to stay out of the arcs. November's Doom is going to move forward to support. And it looks like he does want to, November's Doom does want to try to turn his Gap Mortar aside. But being a junker, he's going to have a little bit of difficulty catching up with the Clan Cake, backing out at full speed. Abyss coming in from behind, trying to lay in some Hades. Accuracy is not quite there. Flamethrower from the Clan Cake. He's trying desperately to stay alive. But with the dual Gatlings, with a few mortars here, yeah, that's going to finish them off. Clan really not utilizing their long-range advantage here. I don't know why the Red Mobula was moving forward so aggressively. Like, you don't... Like, charging a Watchafish and a Mobula, why would you even do that? That's crazy talk. And Dragon's Rage is going to move forward, trying to knock out the Abyss's balloon. Light Carronade will, in fact, finish it off. Ooh. Clan Cake, while concealed, they have taken a pretty close spawn, so it does look like they want to immediately rejoin this fight and try to save their ally. The Dragon's Rage hasn't taken really any, or too much permanent damage. Or, excuse me, the Abyss. And now the Clan Cake has the element of surprise on the blue fish. Ooh, Mine Launcher. Mine Launcher from the Abyss. November's Doom going to sidle on in, move into close range. He's trying to engage the Gap Mortar. Blue Goldfish does finally perish to the Clan Cake. And now we have the exact opposite scenario we had just like 20 seconds ago with the November's Doom caught with both the red ships. The difference here is that they are fighting on red side of the map, so they will not have an ally spawning in close to reinforce. The mines coming out are also going to limit their movement options, because they do have to both dodge the guns of the enemy ships and also dodge the mines, and he's dead. He's down. And Mine Launcher, definitely one of those weapons that's very volatile. Like, if you have the gunner with the right timing, using the ammo types for the right shots, for the right distances, able to land them at just the right spots. You always want to shoot the mine just next to the enemy ship, because obviously if you hit them with the mine, it won't deploy and it won't really do any damage. But just an on-point Mine Launcher gunner can be so scary. There's almost against a good mine gunner, there's almost nothing you can do once you get locked down, once they get those mines in range. And at the same time, like, a mediocre Mine Launcher gunner does almost nothing. It can be a fairly difficult weapon to utilize, but very powerful when done so. Clan Cake, so aggressive. Jeez. They do not want... they bring a Merc mob to the game, and they really do not want to snipe. And they don't even have that much kill power at close range. Like, they have the Gatling, and it looks like they're going to be utilizing Artemis. Well, they have a single Artemis they're using at the close range, so... Like, even if they get a good close range fight, it's going to take a while to actually finish off a target. Artemis, not the most powerful kill weapon. And it only gets really strong in multiples. Abyss moving forward, trying to come up behind the November's Doom, cutting off their potential escape path. But Dragon's Rage coming in behind them. Haracha Barrage is going to knock Abyss out of the fight. And see, this is kind of the issue. Clan Cake... Ooh. Merc shot on the Dragon's Rage. I don't have the part... I'll have the part log. But Clan Cake making good use of that forward Mercury to lock down the Dragon's Rage's Hwacha. Those are... It can be tough to hit the... to keep close range Merc arts and target a specific component. That can be pretty difficult to do. And it requires good positioning from the pilot to do that. I don't know where my part log went. It's actually kind of annoying. But it does look like they will finish off the fish. I think I'll probably have to restart the game to get that back after this match. So 4 points on the board for Clan. I mean, as much as I feel they're not playing to their composition's strengths, they're still making this work. They're still playing this extremely aggressively, just charging the Kaktuskrumpelz whenever they can, and it's working out for them. Blue team spawning behind cover. Dragon's Rage can move behind this arch if they want to, which I imagine they do, considering they just lost hull armor. Huddling up behind this mountain, just they want a moment to figure out how they want to start this fight. November's Doom is making some movement here. It looks like he's going to poke through the center, see if he can get some Hades art shots. Maybe bait the red team forward a little bit. As I mentioned earlier, November's Doom is not going to win any sustained long-range fight. Ooh, a little bit of a bump. So he's just, you know, poking out for a sec and then moving safely behind cover. And I'm not sure what... with that tactic, why the Dragon's Rage is now moving forward, because obviously they're not going to win a 2v1 engagement by themselves. Maybe some coordination issues for blue team. And Dragon's Rage losing their hull armor again. Like, this is a rough spot for blue. I mean, they're down 3 points. Red is on match point. Like, they don't have the option. Like, any sort of pick and poke fight like this is not going to go anywhere. November's Doom will not be able to put out enough long-range firepower to do any real damage. And it seems they're waiting for the opportunity for the Dragon's Rage to move forward and get a... I don't know. I mean, red team's far enough back. It's going to be really difficult for Dragon's Rage to close the distance, especially since they keep moving forward at the same spot over and over, then being forced back. Like red team, like the Clan is expecting them to do that. They're not going to allow them to close that distance, because suddenly it's just going to be 4 Artemis hitting them, plus some armor-piercing weapons. So they're almost... Kaktuskrumpelz is kind of trapped here. And at this point, it looks like 13 minutes have passed, so... with only 7 minutes to make this pretty significant comeback, they have to think of something. Like, what they're doing now is not going to work. They either need to pick a moment to move in, or, but I mean, alternatively, they could decide that there's no good angles here, no good routes here, and just abandon this piece of terrain and move somewhere else on the map. And in doing so is maybe a little risky, because that will take time, which they don't necessarily have a lot of. But red team like has all these angles pretty well covered. And this may be the time, this may be the spot they've chosen. Oh no. Well, November's Doom is so far back, there's no way he's going to be able to really catch up. And Dragon's Rage is going to die in the next hull armor break. Moving to close range against Abyss, if that flamethrower comes out, don't even need it. 5 points on the board for red team. Clan with a very decided victory on fight over Fernfeld. Going into our final game of the round robin stage of today's Sunday Community Skirmish between Clan and Kaktuskrumpelz 2000 on Cannon Ambush. Let's take a look at these loadouts. First off, for Tux's Revenge, we have a Hwacha on the front, Gatlings flanking both sides, piloted by Steamy Noodle. Their ally is the Abyss, piloted by Nietzsche's Mustache. It is a left side mine launcher flamer, front Hades, right side Artemis. This is the same ship we saw in the previous game on Fernfeld. Their opponents, Kaktuskrumpelz 2000. First we have the Sechender, piloted by Finks. It is a Hwacha Lumberjack Gatling Galleon. I mean, I listed all those guns, but all those guns are destroyed now, losing their whole armor as well. And left side they have a Hwacha and a heavy carronade. And I believe Dragon's Rage, heavy carronade goldfish with flamers on either side, piloted by Zedian. Already a lot of damage coming onto the Sechender, getting totally ambushed by the red team, flanking from either side. Boy. Let's see if the Dragon's Rage can get a kill here and equalize the score. Going for a bit of a ram, doing a nice amount of damage, but not able to get that double bump for the kill. He's going to be forced out of this fight. He does not want to get double teamed like his ally. He really should be kerosening here. Balloon's taking a lot of damage. Balloon's burning down. I'm kind of surprised that the Abyss hasn't switched to their long range side and tried to utilize those right side Artemis to try to take out their engines, keep them from running away. But it does look like they're going to get out relatively unscathed. Sechender here is set up with that Lumberjack, not able to get a balloon disable on the Texas Revenge, unfortunately. Losing their guns. And hull armor for that matter. Sechender really needs to get a balloon disable on this Abyss. They really need to take them out of the fight. Or at least get the vertical advantage. They're just gonna have versus the dual Artemis of the Junker. They're gonna have so much difficulty keeping their guns up. Those heavy weapons extremely vulnerable to Artemis disable. And that doesn't look like they're going to be able to. You see a few Lumberjack shots coming out, but the Abyss has moved into arming time, so they're not doing very much damage. Yeah, and just a couple more Artemis shots finishing off the Galleon. In the meantime, it does look like the Dragon's Revenge does have the better of the Goldfish duel. And oh, nice Hwacha barrage. Just barely not finishing them off, but taking down the heavy carronade and putting them at like 5 HP. Next armor break's probably going to be it for the Dragon's Rage, and these are some good Hades shots, finishing them off. And already 3 points on the board for red team. They just conquest across the map, just rolling over the blue team on their way. And now that they're sitting in blue spawn, blue's going to have nowhere to run. They're not going to have very much time to set up a good formation with their galleon, which is very important. Because bad positioning from that galleon or exposing your guns at the wrong time means they're gonna all go down. Like this is a rough matchup. The dual Artemis of the Junker gonna take down those guns very quickly. And now the red team is scouted around. They've predicted where blue team is gonna spawn in. This is a pretty common, probably the most protected spawn point if the enemy team is murking around, because you do have this hard terrain and a lot of cloud cover. And Clan does know that, so they've already moved over to this side of the map. Looks like Red wants to dual focus the Galleon. Hwacha coming out, Gatling coming out. Such Ender managing to squeak out a Hwacha of their own, pushing Tux's Revenge back. Dragon's Rage trying to get the ram kill. Tux's Revenge still has whole armor, however. No balloon. Tux's Revenge going to be forced out of the fight. And at the same time, we do have some Hades fire from the Abyss, and Such Ender is going to drop behind hard cover and pass the Junker off to their ally, the Dragon's Rage. And this is really what they want to do. They want the Dragon's Rage to be going for that large vulnerable balloon of the Abyss. And Tux's Revenge now going to leave the Galleon. He knows that a Hwacha fish is going to take a long time to kill a Galleon, so instead, with the Such Ender mostly disabled, he's just going to leave. He's going to peel off. And they've got an easy 2v1 against the Dragon's Rage here. Like, Such Ender is so far away. They're going to take so long to recover their engines, recover their guns. Oh, mine coming out from the Abyss. Oof, boy. This is rough. And Such Ender is this is the wrong. Ooh, well, this is probably the wrong time for him to be revealing himself. He does get the kill on the goldfish, but he's going to be probably losing his guns very quickly here. We do see Lumberjack coming out. Greased Lumberjack. Unfortunately not able to get the balloon kill on the Abyss. But a very nice spawn from Dragon's Rage. This might be the beginning of a comeback for Kaktuskrumpelz if, with the Dragon's Rage now knocking out their balloon. Abyss moonshining forward. Like, he's trying to get away, but there's no place for him to go. Like, this is a dead end. Especially with no balloon. This is going to be an easy second point for the blue team. And not even on the mine launcher side either, so they can't maybe put out a few defiant mines as they go down. So not a complete shutout. Clan has been very strong so far, but maybe pushing things a little too far into Blue's spawn. Giving up 2 kills in that last fight. Apparently our referee announcing that the remainder of this game doesn't matter because with Kaktuskrumpelz securing 2 more kills, that does put them in the points lead in our round robin. Do remember that the way the round robin system works is that game wins are not counted. It is kill wins, or excuse me, kills that are counted only. And those 2 kills that Kaktuskrumpelz just got put them ahead of the Bards, meaning that they will go move on to the finals to face Clan again. Although, given the way this fight has started, We might see Dragon's Rage able to get a fast kill on the Tux's Revenge. He does take a Hwacha, losing his guns, but he might not need any guns to finish them off. With a well-placed ram, they might be able to finish them off. Yeah. Yeah, so Kaktuskrumpelz, you know, the fight, despite the fact that this game doesn't, the remainder of this match doesn't matter as far as tournament results are concerned, I assume there's some amount of pride on the line. And if Kaktuskrumpelz is now given the opportunity to make this comeback, I think they're going to take it. And I think they want to play it out. Suchender's pretty heavily damaged, but they do have both the blue ships here able to dual team them, and it does look like the Abyss is, yeah, Abyss is, yeah. See ya, boy. And suddenly what looked like a clean sweep for Clan now moving the way of blue team. Suchender's still at pretty low health. The engineers on that galleon going to have to be very vigilant in keeping the armor up. And Dragon's Rage just moves pretty far forward. I think they want to finish this fight. Or finish this game. Like, yeah, they're just kind of, like, whatever. Charging into Red Swan. Galleon pretty far back. Gatling coming out. Tux's Revenge going to probably try to turn back to the Hwacha, see if they can get some explosive damage with the Dragon's Rage's whole armor down. Or no, actually it looks like they're going to save it for the Galleon. Take down all of Galleon's weapons. Or not. What do I know? We do see some mines coming out. There's the Hwacha, finally. Suchender completely disabled. Whole armor looks like it's going to burn down here. And these Artemis are probably going to finish off the Galleon pretty quick. Tux's Revenge Gatling going to keep the armor of the Suchender suppressed. And with this Hwacha... yeah, with that Hwacha, Galleon finally going down. So, Kaktuskrumpelz making a bit of a comeback in the second half of that game. Clan still managing able to secure the 5th and final point. So they will win that game. And we are going to move into the finals with our two teams moving out of the round robin. Clan and Kaktuskrumpelz 2000.